This is One on One. Interesting stuff. We're looking at Helen Carey, and what we were just seeing is the play that Helen is performing in. The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime, playing at the Ethel Barrymore Theater on 47th Street between 7th and 8th. Good to see you.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
We were just talking before we came on the air officially. This is a fascinating play. 15-year-old boy.
15-year-old boy who is accused or suspected of having killed a neighborhood dog. And he starts off on a journey trying to find out who the real killer is, and thereby sends him on a trip of a lifetime. And quite a transformative experience for this kid.
This kid is not, oh, I hate to say it this way, not a typical kid?
No, he's not. He's not socially comfortable. He's more comfortable with computers, and he is a math genius. And so that's his comfort zone. So for him to do what he's doing takes a great leap of courage and determination to make this journey. It's
not said officially, it's not said publicly in the play that this boy suffers from or deals with autism or is on the autism spectrum, or that he has Asperger's, which is on the spectrum.
Well, it's interesting. You know, the author, Mark Haddon, never defines where he is, what exactly he can and cannot do. He just presents him as a 15-year-old boy with a very particular personality and particular talents. And so Marianne has honored that by not trying to define it. Marianne Elliott is our absolutely wonderful director for this production. She's just amazing. I am another neighbor, and although he is very perfunctory and awkward with some of the neighbors, for some reason she gets him to talk.
You get the boy to talk?
I get the boy to talk a little bit because she's very chatty, Kathy sort of person.
Your character?
Yeah, my character, Mrs. Alexander. Yes.
And but he's not that social.
No, he's not. But I ask him questions about, you know, do you like dogs and do you like computers? And this is his thing, you know, so he's comfortable talking about those things.
So it's so interesting. It's been said, you told our producers that the play is physically demanding.
It is.
Why?
Because what you are seeing as the audience is you are taking this trip through the boy's eyes, the way he sees life.
Right.
It's the difference between watching someone on a roller coaster and being in the front seat of a roller coaster. I guarantee you the audience is in the front seat of the roller coaster all night long.
And I imagine people who come to a play like this, go to a play like this, take away so many different things, but the one universal goal has to be to open people's eyes up to what?
Absolutely. These children who have difficulty sorting out different kinds of stimuli, whether it's visual or auditory. Some of them are very noise averse and so on. You can tell somebody that, but to let an audience experience what life is for someone who has these difficulties is unique, and this is what this play does.
What has it done for you, this play?
It makes me, any good play, but particularly this one, makes you say as you leave the theater, I never thought about it quite like that.
That's pretty great.
Yeah, and it's quite a learning curve.
You know, I remember seeing you in The Good Wife, one of my favorite shows on network television.
Yes.
People say, oh, there's nothing good on network TV. Not true.
Wrong.
Wrong. Watch The Good Wife. And you were on that. You played
Christine Baranski has a couple who are close friends, and in the episode where she was thinking about getting married, we asked her to just think about it for a little bit.
I remember that. I remember that scene. That was a good one. And also you were in Law and Order.
Law and Order.
What else?
Julia, 21.
Good stuff. The difference between television in a series, a successful series like that, and being in a theater production, particularly one like this, biggest difference? Someone says acting is acting, you say.
Yeah, but the difference is on the stage, you get to go from A to B to C to D. On television or on film, you aren't filming sequentially, and so you just do different pieces of the puzzle, and so there's no continuity necessarily. Some people film that way, but the stage is much more sequential.
Is it more visceral?
Yes, it is. You know, having
Theater?
just said that, I have to say that when we rehearsed this one, we started more in a filmic sense, insofar as there are very complicated physical aspects to this play.
You had some sort of boot camp.
Nothing. We had.
What's boot camp for a play?
It is so physically demanding.
Give us
and
an
precise.
example.
When he goes to Paddington Station,
The boy.
The assault on his senses is so all-consuming. People moving fast, advertisements coming at him off the wall, sound, and so on. So you, the audience, get to see Paddington Station hit you the way it would hit this child, and it takes your breath away. It's scary.
You love this.
It's wonderful.
And the audience is going to love it. Again, it is the curious incident of the dog in the nighttime playing at the Ethel Barrymore Theater, 47th.
That's
47th between 7th and 8th.
Yes.
Helen Carey, you honor us by being here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Stay with us one-on-one from Lincoln Center here, in the heart of Lincoln Center, the Tisch WNET studio. We'll be right back right after this.
One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation, celebrating over 25 years of broadcast excellence. This special edition of One-on-One with Steve Adubato is brought to you from the Tisch WNET studios at Lincoln Center. Funding has been provided by Hackensack University Health Network, the Russell Berry Foundation, the New Jersey Education Association, MD Advantage, activists in cooperation with the American Medicine Chest Challenge, TD Bank, and by PSE&G. Promotional support provided by Commerce Magazine and by New Jersey Monthly, the magazine of the Garden State, available at newsstands. Transportation provided by Airbrook Limousine, serving the metropolitan New York, New Jersey area.